This time on Finisterre, we do some repair work to the rear transom shower, solo sail over to Catalina Island, spend a few days and nights in different anchorages, spend a little bit of time on land. Come along. The rear transom has a shower head, and today I got a new product from San Vic Park, and what it does is it'll allow for a recessed shower head on the transom. The old cap has failed, and the old shower thumb, I guess it's a cut off, but that failed, and so got this new product, and we are going to do a little replacement on that. There's two sides to it. There's a valve side, and then there's the shower component. So I'm going to start working on the shower component and see if the shower valve needs to be replaced also. But yeah. So as I was saying before, this shower valve, and this is the shower hole for the shower, and so you can see the caps kind of just all chewed up. The plastic on these things, they start to break down, obviously, in the sun and the weather, and so this one I've already taken off, and the new kit comes with I actually got this shower valve or shower head, and it has this little push button. The old one inside, it no longer works, so I'm going to replace that, and then it comes with this new shiny cap and holder. You can see that. So this one will kind of go like that. It fits like that, and then this goes in there. There's obviously a line attached to it, and then this new cap goes over it so it doesn't fall out or slide around. Plus it protects the shower head. That's how this other one was. And now this is just all breaking down. It's just falling apart. Just because of the weather. It's been in there. It's probably original part. What I'll do is I'll use this as the template. Just cut this ring off right here, and then leave enough space so I can have this lip on there. Yeah, it should work fine. So the washer's coming from the fittings on the cold and hot water inputs. They're pretty shot, you can see that. So I have, I think these are flat washers, but I have a couple of these round washers that I'm going to replace them with, and hopefully that works. If not, I'll have to get some flat washers. That's for these. Look at those fittings right there. The hot water, cold water. The washers are just, they're trashed. So I'm replacing them. That puts an end to this project. The transom shower head is now complete with new covers and a new shower head that functions, and maybe we'll go after the valve on the other side next time. Good morning, everybody. We're out here on the open water. Pretty calm this morning. Not a lot of wind, not a lot of waves, and heading over towards Catalina Island, which is probably about 60 nautical miles, mainly to the south and to the west. So looking forward to the travel. Hopefully the clouds will burn off and we'll get a little bit of sunshine, but until then, and with what we got. And currently we've got 6.5 knots of wind. You can see the boat Joshua out there. We're both heading that way. So, hope you guys are doing well. This recipe was a little bit of corned beef hash, and basically it's a pretty simple dish. I like to fry up the corned beef hash. It's basically a little bit of beef along with potatoes. They add some salt to it, obviously, in the can, and then I like to fry up an egg or two along with whatever type of bread I'm using, and put that in the oven, toast it for a little bit, maybe add a little bit of cheese if you feel like it, and then add some veggies to it, and then yeah, it's so delicious. The corned beef hash turned out delicious, along with the fried egg. I was solo on this trip. We were buddy boating. Joshua's out in front of me. I had to keep on popping up to make sure that there were no other vessels or obstructions in the way. But I was able to make a delicious meal. I added some veggies and avocado to this dish. It was delicious. Corned beef hash sandwich. I recommend it. This time I was able to toast the buns, which I highly recommend. Add a little bit of avocado to it. I think I added some mayonnaise at the time, and was able to put some veggies with it, but I had to keep on popping up to make sure that there was no other vessels coming, or I wasn't going to run into anything since I was solo. But the sandwich ended up being delicious. Highly recommend it. Cheers. This other ship, empty container ship, and then a couple other ships coming right towards me. That's what it looks like on the chart, AIS. And here's what it looks like in real life. There's probably about maybe five nautical miles away. Not a whole lot of wind, motoring still, but the sun finally came out and put the head sail out for a little bit and furled it back in for the most part. And yeah, I'm running the water maker, cleaning out the filters, and enjoying the sail. 9.5 knots of wind coming off the aft quarter, starboard side, and got both sails up. Jib sail not quite all the way out, it's probably about 100%, and the mainsail is up 100%. Check it out. I don't know if you can see that, but that right there is Santa Barbara Island, and that is Catalina. Sun's starting to go down a little bit. Getting closer to Catalina. Maybe another hour and a half. Probably about an hour to get to the edge of the island. You can see it pretty good now. On the move again, day 2 Catalina trip. Things are pretty nice. It was a little rolly last night, but yeah, get over it. And gonna go around the corner here. I'll show you to a place called White's. It's supposed to be a pretty sheltered anchorage. We'll see how many boats are there, and then kind of go from there. Sun's coming up. Brand new day. Yay! Little dinghy ride. Avalon on Catalina Island. An old chime.
Chimes, yeah.
And then they got a LED light in there. Keep it lit at nighttime.
It used to go bong, 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 bong. And that would be 15 minutes. And it would go bong, 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 but that's 30 minutes. And then it would do that cycle twice for an hour.
Wow.
And then it would go bong, bong for each hour. I mean, that's traditional for sailors.
Okay.
Who had to leave go to shore, go to sea. Yeah.
You're fishing?
Yep. Move cargo.
Huh.
It's funny, it looks smaller up here than it does down there, doesn't it?
Prior to the modern era, Avalon Bay was inhabited by the people of the Tongva tribe. The island was a major source of soapstone to the Tongva, who used the mineral to make stone vessels for cooking. The Tongva tribe called the island Pima, or Pimagon, and referred to themselves as Pinamagons. However, by the 1830s, the entire island's native population had either died off or undergone forcible relocation to the mainland to work in the missions or as ranch hands for the many private landowners. The next morning, I had to pull anchor early and start heading back towards Ventura. The winds were very light, so I motored most of the way. It's been a motoring pretty much the whole way. Coming back from Catalina, going back to Ventura, about 64 nautical miles, and I'm about halfway there now. It's about 1 o'clock now, I should be there by 5. Thanks for watching. As always, subscribe if you liked it, and give us a thumbs up.